We occasionally feel that life is unfair because someone starts out giving more than we do. If that's what you're thinking, look at the life of Francesco, a remarkable man. Lentini. The young Chesko was born into a typical Italian family in May 1889. He became his parents' 12th child. However, after seeing their son, his father and mother gave up on him. The circumstances of his birth. There was definitely cause for horror. The fetus really absorbed its sibling while still in the womb, resulting in a sort of symbiosis. Thus, one human being was born, albeit in a terribly unfortunate but in a very peculiar manner. Each of Francesco's 3 legs was a different length. The boy also has 16 toes and 2 genitalia. An aunt who had no children took in the unusual child. However, the woman only cared for the boy for a short while before putting him in a facility for people with disabilities. Francesco was surrounded by blind, legless, and mentally impaired children at the orphanage, yet he distinguished out for his intelligence, observational skills, and mischievous nature. Early on, the youngster realized that he must overcome the obstacles that fate had placed before him and not feel sorry for himself. Francesco was surrounded by kids, many of whom had considerably worse circumstances than he did. The youngster recognized that his disability was not a death sentence. He picked up skills in riding a bike, fighting, and swordplay. The youngster experienced an incredible occurrence when he was 9 years old. A life-changing experience for him. As they were relocating from Italy to America, his parents decided to bring their son with them. The director of the circus first observed the strange youngster when they were still on board, and he understood right once that Francesco had the potential to become renowned. The 3-legged child's father asked that his son first go to school before the director would agree to sign a contract with him. Francesco joined a circus group while still a college student. On stage, the Italian was a huge hit. The 3-legged circus performer won over the crowd. He really rose to fame. Francesco demonstrated skateboarding and bicycle riding as part of his act. But the stunt that the artist performed that no one else could duplicate was the showstopper. The problem was that Francesco could step and simultaneously advance the ball with his 3rd foot. The performer was a hit with his audiences and appeared in the biggest circuses and shows. He performed till he was old. In addition to the artist's skills, the audience adored his artistry, humor, and unique performance style. Francesco was charming and bold, and he had a great sense of humor and could laugh at himself. It is not shocking that the man earned the reputation of being a true ladies' man. Many of the most attractive women of his time were pursued by him relentlessly. Francesco had a spouse. He was happily married to Teresa Murray for many years, during which time they had 4 kids. Francesco abandoned his wife for another woman near the end of his life. The circus performer relocated to Gibtown, Florida, in his senior years. The circus performer retired to Florida's Gibtown in his senior years, where he found true happiness. There were many residents who were referred to as freaks. They were performers who displayed their physical anomalies while performing in the circus for pay. Francesco wasn't embarrassed by his appearance because he was surrounded by people who were just like him. Age 76 is when Lentini passed away. Francesco's unusual characteristics did not stop him from leading a full and fulfilling life. He discovered how to capitalize on his weaknesses and how to use them to his advantage. This is an illustration of how you can emerge victorious from any circumstance rather than a victim. Friends, that's all for now. Share this incredible tale, leave a comment, and keep liking it till the conclusion.